This is... Alright, so I'm going to switch it up a bit and try a pretty typical just Cinderace team. Cinderace, Rillaboom, Bisharp are all like, they all lead really well and synergize really well. Togekiss because it's Togekiss, although this is a defensive version. Porygon 2 just as a... This is more like anti-Trick Room than a Trick Room setter, but it's still good against Tailwind teams that will inevitably outspeed you. And then I'm trying Gyarados again, and I actually need to go look at this EV spread. This was for an Assault Vest, but I do want a bulky Gyarados anyway, so and this has a good Intimidate calc, although I forgot for what, but the real thing I'm trying is this moveset. So with Assault Vest Gyarados, it doesn't do enough after you pivot with it, and it's not like that great of a lead unless you just like call that you led into Cinderace, like you call and lead a good Intimidate into something, namely Cinderace. And I was just thinking about it, I was like, well, the Assault Vest Gyarados doesn't like... It's not threatening enough to justify bulking it up, so I figured, well, what if I gave it decent utility with Taunt, but also a setup move to make it threatening, such that you can't just stare at the Gyarados and be like, yeah, well, your bounce is a 2-turn move, and your Waterfall is going to 3-hit KO me, I don't care, and then they just KO its partner. Well, if that's the case, I could threaten with Dragon Dance and be like, okay, I mean, if you're going to ignore me, I'm going to outspeed and outdamage all your stuff. So I actually am interested in revisiting this specific thing. I'm using Safety Goggles, although it could be a Citrus Berry, because it wants to stay in play for a while. I'm using Safety Goggles, same reasoning as Corviknight, but I could see doing Safety Goggles Togekiss with this team and Citrus Gyarados. But I do want to try this Gyarados in my Venusaur teams too, and then I think I'd just give it Safety Goggles no matter what at that point. So yeah, there's a few things I'm trying out. I want to retry that Gyarados in the context of Venusaur. I want to try Azumarill. I want to play more with Corviknight and play more with Weakness Policy Magnezone with a Dusclops to self-trigger. So I'm like, and then also I need to also just check up on Primarina and be like, well, is Primarina still the best thing to do? So I'm basically cycling between Primarina, Magnezone, Corviknight, and Gyarados. So basically 4 Pokemon as my 6th slot, and then Dusclops versus Porygon 2, just kind of, do I need to trigger my own weakness policy? Do I want to set up Trick Room, or like, do I want a hard Trick Room option or a soft Trick Room option is the other consideration. Okay, so this is the mirror. And they have like the unburdened stuff. Forgot what I don't think my Cinderace has Steel. What did I do here? I think I go for like... I don't hate for going Gyarados here, actually. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm doing Cinderace Rillaboom instead of Venusaur, it's just I've been playing Venusaur all weekend for 3 days straight, and I just like to play other teams even though I know I probably won't bring them, just to refresh myself, get more experience with different archetypes, and just understand the format a bit more as a whole. Okay, so this is a really good lead for me. think I'm gonna do Follow Me Dragon Dance. It could fake out and just like Airstream my Gyarados, but I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine trading an Airstream for a Dragon Dance and a turn of Dynamax. And then depending on how much damage it does, I might actually still... I might still Dynamax the Gyarados, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty hard to justify Dynamaxing in the face of Intimidate. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't even do 50. Okay. That's really what I'm gonna do. Knockoff would be kind of annoying. Whatever. Oh, that's great. And then heal back up. Crit too. So I'm pretty sure my Gyarados... I forgot how fast it is. I need to go check its stats. So it just outspeeds Charizard. It doesn't. I'm about to run out of time. Okay, no, I'm good on time. So yeah, I definitely want to get. I'll get another Airstream off. I'm gonna yawn the Cinderace, even though I expect it to like Steel Spike or something. Tyranitar is interesting. Okay. Should have actually protected, probably. Yeah, I really should have protected. This yawn is like... It's high value if it works, but it's just so unlikely to work, and like their Steel Spike is really high value for the defense boost, so it's a pretty easy protect. This might actually hurt me a lot, actually. Although I will outspeed, which is good. Oh, they're max Airstreaming. Okay, well, no, they get to KO the Togekiss anyway. Unless they go into Gara. No. Yeah, I really should have protected. That was really bad. It's like an extremely free protect. This is gonna be a weird Porygon 2 moment. Withdrew Tyranitar into what? Milotic. Well, that's interesting. They got me. Although I now should outspeed them. This makes me want to go into Milotic to keep the speed boost advantage. Yeah. So I do outspeed now, right? I'm +3 to their +1. So their Milotic is not safe. And then yeah, this guarantees that I outspeed the Cinderace for the game. Wait. I thought neutral. But I thought I would outspeed them. I mean, now I definitely outspeed them, but I thought it was like a sure deal. Citrus Berry would be pretty annoying here. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Wait, why don't I outspeed them? I'm probably just missing something obvious. Oh, that's really bad. I hope that PP doesn't come to bite me. Wow, that lived. Whoa, my Porygon lived that? That's actually pretty epic. So now my Gyarados wakes up. They're in pretty big trouble. Well, no, I mean, they could bring in Rillaboom and just kind of guarantee to mess up, but they don't. So now I could just start recovering. So I hope I wake up. No, I don't wake up. Okay, so they rock slide. That hurt. Okay, let's see. It's kind of a wash who I fake out. I'm gonna fake out T-Tar. Okay. So now we would hammer T-Tar. We double into T-Tar. Trying to think of Grassy Glide KOs. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is almost certainly getting Grassy Glide. I'd definitely go for a knockoff here. Wow, they didn't go for it. That's crazy. Nice. So that actually, I like that. Just, Gyarados did what it had to do. It was Intimidate plus a threat, needed some setup, that was fine. I'm actually pretty interested in it on my Venusaur team. I need to take a screenshot of the stats too, because I forgot exactly what spread I went. It's like it's a very weird spread. It's like just a perfect like half circle. Alright, what's my opponent on? Psychic Spam. With some stuff going on. Okay, trying to think of a good reason I wouldn't go Cinderace here. I feel like this covers all my options. Then Rillaboom in the back for terrain, and not really interested in Gyarados. My Togekiss is not offensive, so maybe it's not a great Togekiss. Alright, what's their Alakazam? Okay, are they speed swapping or what? I don't know what's going on. I feel like my place. I feel like they're like pretty wrecked actually, right? Unless it's just like, yeah, this doesn't KO. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't KO. pretty sure I could 4v2 Conkeldurr Porygon. Not to mention at 30% to just win the game on the spot. Okay. $95, 160 for I don't really want to play these recover games, so I'm just going to start hitting the conch. Although if they ignore the Cinderace, I'm pretty sure my Cinderace will KO. Respectable damage. So I could have Togekiss tank, and then Rillaboom come in, and I should be able to Grassy Glide everything. I just need to whittle this conch as much as I can. Definitely not expecting that. Oh, it had a max knuckle boost, that's why I no code. I was like, huh. But I could definitely take another try attack. Now I could sucker punch. Which is nice. A bit scary. Hey, oh wait, I'm scared. I think I really had to Grassy Glide there. It might have KO'd. That may have KO'd actually. Could have also protected the Togekiss. That was close. I think Grassy Glide would have done it. It would have been close, but I think it would have done it. Dang, wow. I thought we had that in the bag, and we just, like, didn't. Yeah, and there was 2 turns where I could either... This seems to be, like, more here. Maybe this is... Because I'm, like, leaning this way to the left. I could have also protected the Cinderace, but I felt that was maybe too obvious. Dang, tough game. I really thought we were super far ahead. Okay, more size spam stuff. I like that, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do that. I mean, the team I'm playing is pretty good. It's just I'm not experienced with Cinderace, so it's I'm not playing great. What does Kangaskhan do? Kangaskhan has fake out, right? Fake out and stuff, okay. YOLO. Probably building furniture up there. I don't know if y'all could hear it. They're saying they need nice curtains. Sash? Yeah. How sick would it have been if I just Dynamax Porygon 0 there? This character probably has some fighting moves too, huh? Drain Punch, Hammer Arm. Can't play around with that. Helping it. Ooh. Oh. Wait, this worked out really nicely. Specifically the Defiant boost. Now, Conkeldurr will be an issue. Conkeldurr's gonna be a problem. Our Porygon 2 is really strong though, it has +2 defense. Yeah. It's actually a pretty sick swap. That's how you do it. +2 Porygon, intimidated Conkeldurr. Yep. Marowak's interesting. I'm gonna go back into Bisharp just to cycle and intimidate. I might actually want Bisharp for Marowak. So I think I'm gonna go into Rillaboom to cycle and intimidate. I need to see. Yeah, because the Rillaboom's not actually that useful for me right now. Like, yeah, I want to knock off. I doubt it'll get KO'd right here. It might get a Max Phantasm. Yeah, I had knockoff. I should have probably thought about. What you call it? Yeah, I should have sacked Bisharp then. It's good for me. Oh, my opponent made a oopsie. Yeah, I guess thinking about it, my Gyarados is really safe. Alright. Yeah, that's all I'll upload. I've been playing so much Venusaur, I was just like, yeah, let me just like play 3 games with Cinderace to like refresh my brain, take a little break. Now I'm gonna go walk and exercise, and then I'm actually going to let me see. So like this is the gist, right? I have this pretty solid set in stone core. I mean, honestly, Cinderace is part of this, Incineroar is part of this core, right? So I have these 4 Pokemon that are a pretty solid core. And then the question is, do I want these 4 and Dusclops Magnezone, these 4 with Porygon Primarina, Porygon Corviknight, Porygon Gyarados, and it's just a matter of finding it all out. And then Dusclops and Porygon are pretty interchangeable. I just have to like really think. If I do Corviknight or Gyarados, since they're max Airstream users, I'd probably I need to train another Incineroar to not be min speed, and then I use a not min speed Porygon either. So actually, that's something else I need to do. I need to go train in Cinderace. Oh, I also need to try these 4 with Azumarill. That's what I need to do. And I need to change this to Analytic because Bulldoze plus Sturdy kind of doesn't make sense. But Analytic's actually pretty strong outside of Trick Room. And yeah, I mean, hopefully today or tomorrow. I mean, I don't really have to decide because like these all play very similarly to each other, and it's just like what Pokemon out of these 4 and I guess 5 with Azumarill do I think is best positioned for the metagame. I mean, if y'all have any thoughts between these 4 Pokemon plus Azumarill, what you guys think is like the best overall, just like in terms of where it's at in the metagame? I'd be interested in that. And then, yeah, I mean, fair warning, you'll just start seeing me play. I'm just going to be playing all this for a week, basically, and preparing for the Players' Cup. Alright, that's it.